What is up, everybody? 12 versus here today. So we're gonna talk about these Sony fanboys and how they're losing their minds with this Forza Horizon situation. They're having court sessions. They're just losing all over on social media about this Forza Horizon game. Apparently, they have no PlayStation exclusive to talk about this holiday season, and all they can do is talk about Forza at this point, Forza Horizon 5 at this point. So I want to make one disclaimer though. My lip is kind of bust because I have some dental work done, so that's why my lip was looking like this. Can't help it. I was talking about doing a different format, but I'm gonna stick with this one because this one works the best. But we're gonna talk about this situation. We're gonna watch this clip first. Then we're gonna talk about another post as well. So let's play this clip of this Pegasus Court Episode 3, Forza Horizon 5, not day and date, Game Pass, $240. So they're complaining about Forza. You only get in the base game of Forza in Game Pass. Apparently that's a big deal now. I don't know why that's a big deal to these guys, but it is. They're making it a big deal. So they're having a court session. So let's listen to this court session.
We all have different, expectations for what we think value is. I just don't like it when people, just come in and say, these single player games are one and done. And, people just play them once and then put them on the shelf. I don't do that. I go back and play my games like 20 times, 30 times. Some games I've beat them probably 50 times. So it don't matter how old games are.
So he said he got to play his exclusives 20 times, not 20 times, 50 times. Now that is some crazy stuff right there. The most I ever played a game was probably like probably 3 times the most I ever played one single game. But you say you play games like 20 times, 50 times. What? That is a desperation they're going to brag about these PlayStation exclusives. You gotta play a game like 20 times. Like, that's ridiculous. So let's read some of the comments about this one. Went through the same story 50 times. What have no good games does? What have no games does? LOL. What? In a row. Only game I have played through 50 times is Ninja Gaiden Black. Had to get on the Master Ninja leaderboard. I still revisit from time to time playing Sony's linear AF. Weak gameplay, single player experience 50 times is pure idiocracy though. They are just lying to themselves. 50 rounds of multiplayer easy. 50 hours of multiplayer easy. 50 story mode completions. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's insane. Pegasus paying for benching hotline 1-800 it hurts. That's pretty funny. I have played like Decade 2 lots of times, but it's not a story game with one set outcome. It's a dynamic sandbox that each playthrough is unique. I'd love to know which game he is lying about. But he's obviously lying. 20 times or 50 times, that's obviously a lie right there. That's ridiculous. Repeating the game 50 times is exaggerating, but I see the point though. Single player games are definitely replayable. People act like once you play the game, story, that's it. I mean, if it's a game I really enjoy, like the Batman Arkham game, Batman Arkham Asylum, I played that game like at least maybe 3 times at this point. I enjoy that game a lot. So, but 50 times, that's a stretch. I'm not gonna play that game 50 times. I love that game, so that's kind of a stretch. LOL, the cap is real. Who has time to keep playing a one and done game where the combat is average at best and there's something dynamic about it? The reason people play Halo for years is because the gameplay is that good. Can't say the same for most Sony gamers. Don't care how he wants to spin it. This is signs of Stockholm Syndrome. Oh boy. Your outcome would not change after being in a game 3 times with the same ending. I'm sure the 5th round of completion, that user will find an exploit making it sure of a chore versus having fun. But 50 times, time to tweak out. Completing the same game 15 to 30 times, they don't play anything else. Cap. The only game they play is Twitter. Okay, Ultimate Launch Edition for PS5. Does sound like they only play Twitter and try to get a platinum trophy for Twitter instead of actually playing games. He keeps dwelling in the past because PlayStation got no games. Stop the cap. What does it mean? What do they mean? It doesn't matter how old games are. I thought ponies hated old games. Yes, they say whatever Jim says to please him. Nope. Yeah, bro, he said that response to me. Another dude. PlayStation guys are wild. The proof is in the pudding. The cap is so hard for Sony. It's pathetic. 50 times my ass. I sense the BS. I mean, he spit it. 50 times, one and done BS. I don't even listen to a song 50 times. Only game I'm playing over and over are online multiplayer games. Multiplayer games make sense, but a single player game, that's a stretch. LOL, these idiots are so scared of Forza and Halo Infinite. They only make it more obvious by doing pathetic groups like this. We get it, PS5 games are drawing until next year, but geez, this is sad. Ain't no I beat any game 30, 40, 50 times. Guy is out of his mind, LOL. The BS button, okay. These guys are pathetic. Dude, only for one game a year. Why the F would you play the same game 50 times? The same story 50 times. That's complete BS. They're starting to believe their own BS now. Yeah, obviously they're starting to believe this dude was full of crap. So that was a ridiculous story of how they just got no games for this summer because they can only talk playing the same game 50 times. Now let's talk about this gem of a post on social media. This guy says, here's an entire Forza Horizon 5 game you've been waiting for on Game Pass, sir. Enjoy. And it's like only a slither of pieces, like the whole slice or whole thing of pizza. He said this is what Game Pass, this is what Forza is going to be on Game Pass because they're not giving you extra DLC and stuff. But Forza Horizon 5 gets you so much content on Game Pass. You get like the full game, like over 400 cars, I believe. And it's like it's a whole new experience than Forza, the previous Forza. So this is kind of a reach with this post like this. Like they only give you like a barely any type of content with this. Well, it's a stretch. It's like the desperation is real. Just the hate on Game Pass and Forza. It's just ridiculous. LOL, we know you getting day one. Forza gets too much mind space. Stop the cap. That does make PlayStation games look like us, since Forza Horizon 5 would definitely have more content than most of PlayStation games. Ouch. He said even with the content cut, we still have more content than PlayStation games. That's insane. Your games until mid 2021. So he's saying they have nothing. Here's Sony Holiday, Bon Appetit, and it's just a crust that nobody wants. It's the standard edition, the exact version of 4 and 3 I bought. This is made up controversy. You should talk about Forza a lot. Yeah, for a PlayStation enthusiast, he talks about Forza a lot because it's not on PlayStation Clown. These ponies truly love talking about Xbox though. Series X is trending in PlayStation, Xbox One is trending in gaming overall. Wow. He even got Xbox to trend because of this nonsense. Good job, I pre-ordered a physical copy of Series X. I will be playing this fresh games this holiday. Enjoy returning to Returnal. Okay. Here's PlayStation whole generation for the PS5. It's a dust ball a tumbleweed going through the desert. Yeah, this is pretty hilarious. Wow, is this Forza? So he said you got more concerns to adjust the sound, by the way. So apparently this is the screenshots for Forza looking just gorgeous right here. Look at the textures. This looks amazing. This car looks amazing. And I'm assuming this is Gran Turismo. This looks insane. This is the newest Gran Turismo because this looks like a PS1 game. So I think this is probably like some pre-alpha footage or something like this because this looks horrible. Hopefully it's not going to be in the final game because it looks horrible. But this Forza Horizon footage looks, screenshot looks amazing. It's hard it's hard for PlayStation fans when they look for games, or matter of fact, no games. Yeah. I see they're still living rent free here. I see they're still living rent free, huh? Yeah. Xbox and Game Pass definitely lives rent free in these Sony guys' head because that's all they can talk about at this point. Let's see. Opened up, talking about to drop some bangers. Wow. It's a crazy image right there. Here's a PlayStation 5 lineup running on PC. Enjoy. What is this? What's that? Sony's holiday lineup? Clown. Oh. Yeah, they are definitely roasting this guy for that post. It's like, he definitely deserves to be roasted because it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, you poor thing. Pay us $7 for a 10-hour game. He's having a tantrum. He's posting hilarious. When you're a PlayStation fan, have nothing to talk about until 2023 except old photo mode screenshots. Wow. Once again, Series X is trending in PlayStation. Yeah, I don't know how that's happening. How's Xbox trending in PlayStation tab? That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm going to include it right here. Forza is definitely on these guys' minds 24/7. You got this post like this. And you have the therapy session. Let's go to the therapy session once again. You have the therapy session these guys was having. What they call it, Pegasus Car, call it a therapy session. Pony a Pegasus therapy session. But yeah, Forza and Halo Infinite is going to be the big bangers of this holiday season. These Sony guys know this. That's why they're trying to everything in their mind to try to down talk Forza and Halo. They know the narrative is changing. The Xbox has no games. It's like, Really, Xbox has no games, but we have the biggest holiday season, the biggest games of this holiday season. So I'll just leave it as that. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.